And what's up? It's your boy Joseph Carter, about to go do my thing in the Comedy Chateau, you heard me? If you fuck with me, fuck with my comedy, follow me at Joseph Carter Comedy on Instagram, Joseph Carter Comedy on TikTok too. About to go do my thing.
Let's hear it for him, Joseph Carter! Finally, man. How y'all doing tonight?
Doing all right? Yeah. I'm not. I've been mourning the loss of my grandmother lately. I lost my grandmother about 2 years ago, but I missed the funeral. And so it was only recent that I was able to visit her grave. And so I'm at her grave site, and I immediately just break down. I start talking to her, you know. I start telling her all the things I wish I would have said while she was still here. And just letting her know how much I love her and I miss her, you know. And I talked to her for probably like 30, 45 minutes. And as I'm getting up to leave, I'm wiping off her gravestone, cleaning it up for her, and I'm like, oh shit, it's the wrong one. And you can Google this too, what I'm about to say. The average penis size in the world is 5.1 inches. Shit's crazy, right? Yeah! And shit made me feel good, because I'm above average. I'm like 5.3. On a real hot day, I'm like 6. But I knew that number was kind of low because of all them damn Chinese. All right. So I Googled that. And there's 763 trillion Chinese men in the world. And and the average penis size is 2.2 inches. Google it. I was like, damn. So then I Googled, who the fuck measured all these dicks? That's a lot. I was in the military. I was in the Army once upon a time. And when I was in the Army, I learned things like to be aware of my surroundings, right? To remember the sounds of doors or certain doors. To remember the sounds of people's footsteps, perhaps over grass or soft surfaces, right? And or the faint sound of someone breathing. And stay alert, stay alive is what my drill sergeants would tell me, you know? And that's what it was all about, survival, just surviving. But now it just helps me not get caught jacking off. Man, speaking of jacking off, I was jacking off in the bathroom the other morning, right? And as I was flushing the load down the toilet, I thought to myself, damn, maybe mermaids are real. And, how y'all doing tonight, elderly women? You know? Ain't nothing wrong with not elderly, you know. Cougarish, you know. Ish. Look, she got a cheetah print shirt on. And now I know this cougar, right? And her favorite pickup line, she always goes up to young men and she says, I'm so old, I couldn't even pay nobody to have sex with me. That's what she says. And when she tried it on me, I was like, you ain't gotta pay. And I was recently working with my local city council and local government trying to get a law passed that would make animal rape illegal. Because I don't think animals should get away with rape. But I noticed that it's hard to distinguish the foreplay from the rape. And damn dogs. Speaking of rape, I have a friend who was once curious about his sexuality, right? Once upon a time, he didn't know which way he wanted to go. But in the midst of trying to figure it out, he got arrested and he went to jail. And unfortunately, while he was there, he got gang raped. But come to find out, he wasn't gay at all. Man, thank y'all, Joseph Carter. Thanks for coming. I'm Joseph Carter. I've been doing comedy about 2 years now. I come from New Orleans, Louisiana, by way of Macon, Georgia. I just like to say things and tell people shit that I find funny, you know. And I try not to cater to the crowd. I try to just, I just say what I think is funny as opposed to what I think you think is funny, you know. And I enjoy doing it. Now, but when I do get laughs, obviously it feels great. But I'm just having fun doing my thing.
What led you to comedy versus any other platform?
I kind of fell into it. I used to do music and plays and stuff like that when I was a kid, and just kind of fell out of it. But I always had a passion for it. And the crazy thing is, the way I started was at one of my jobs, this other dude was talking about doing stand-up, going to an open mic, but he was scared. And so I told him, if he does it, I'll do it. And so we did it together, and I'm still here, you know. And once I got on stage and started doing my thing, it just felt good, you know. I get so anxious and nervous every single time I go up, but it's like, once I'm up, I know I'm where I need to be, you know.
What pushes you through those hard times? Obviously, comedy is a hard thing to follow.
Yeah, it's hard. That's a question I haven't really been able to answer, other than it's just something that keeps me going, you know. I just feel like I have so much to say, and eventually I'll be able to say a lot more of it, you know, because the better you get, the further along you get, the more time they give you to say what you have to say, and the more they value what you have to say. And I don't know, it's just something about it that I love, man, and I think I've already reached that point where I otherwise would have already quit, and I've probably reached that point a few times, man, because you got to think about the money you spend going into it, going to all these venues, and depending on how far away you live, on gas and all this stuff, you know, you got to really be devoted or dedicated to this shit, man. And,
so when's your next show?
My next show, I have a big show coming July 26th. It's actually an event. We're going to have a bunch of comics fighting with the theme. We'll be doing a lot of improv, acting like characters, and then boxing in the ring. And that'll be July 26th in Los Angeles at Legacy Lounge. And shoot, if you can make it, be there. But my next stand-up show, probably in 2 weeks, also at Legacy Lounge. And I perform at Rooftop on Sunset a lot, so I may be performing there the next Wednesday or the Wednesday after that.
All right, thank you so much.
I appreciate it. Thank you.